Peace and blessings, family. It is yours truly. I am Amar. I am your serial entrepreneur. I am the CEO of Synergetic Network Group, LLC, where we are your community liaison for entrepreneurs and consumers. I'm also the CEO of Synergetic Property Solutions, LLC. My queen, Amari, is the executive director of all of our businesses. I'm also the CEO of Al-Kebalan Lifestyle, where we provide African men's clothing and women accessories. Also, we have your health and wellness and beauty products needs there. Al-Kebalan Lifestyle. Check us out, www.alkebalanlifestyle. Okay, check us out on Facebook. Go to our website, www.alkebalanlife, all of which are in the header of this video. On today, we're going to talk about how to break the curse of the triple P's, how to break that triple P curse off of your life. We're going to talk about that, breaking off the poor spirit, the poor health, poor wealth. We're going to talk about how to break that off on today. Again, this is yours truly, Amari. Check us out on all of our platforms. Synergetic Network Group, we are your community liaison for entrepreneurs and consumers. If you have a business and you want to highlight that business and you want to interconnect with entrepreneurs on a global scale, we are the business for you. We have partnered with our good brother, Evan Jeffries, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, and we partnered with the Billionaires Club, the Black Billionaires Book Club on Facebook. Listen, I joined that group. I'm going to talk about that very briefly. It was a phenomenal investment. I didn't spend any money. I invested the money. Again, I didn't spend any money. I invested the money. We're going to talk about that. It's the shifting of your mindset. So if you'll be so kind to share and invite, we're going to get it on tonight. Again, I am your host, Amari, CEO of Synergetic Network Group, LLC, where we are the community liaison for entrepreneurs and consumers. Also, if you stick around, I will tell you how to get a free gift from Al-Kebalan Lifestyle. That's right, a free gift from Al-Kebalan Lifestyle. Hopefully you enjoyed your weekend. We sure have. We had an awesome time at the 3rd annual extravaganza, the Black Billionaires Book Club extravaganza. Had an awesome time. All of us in real life entrepreneurs came together. We had a good time. We had a blast. We had the good music going like you're hearing right now. And also we learned on a virtual Monopoly game from a good queen named Lisa. It was absolutely phenomenal. What's going on, brother Kofi in the building? Queen Darlene Stewart in the building. Queen Evan Jeffries in the building. Thank you so much for tuning in, family. Greatly appreciate all of you. All right. So we're going to begin. It's enough of you on here right now for me to begin, as long as I'm not talking to myself. Talking to yourself, I heard, not good for your health. People think you're crazy. You understand what I'm saying? So I want to make sure that you know I take out the time to share this information with you. We joined Synergetic Network Group, LLC. Again, Synergetic Property Solutions, LLC, Al-Kebalan Lifestyle. All of the above. We partnered with our good brother Evan Jeffries, as I was mentioning earlier in the intro of this video, and we personally found some value in this group. Listen, I definitely highly encourage you to make sure that you are linking up with people who are actually doing things, who are actually making moves and not just moving their mouth, but they're actually putting their hands and their feet to work. And so we found that in the Black Billionaires Club. One thing I found value in is the information, okay? Information is very critical. You cannot implement financial strategies, spiritual strategies, health strategies, if you don't have the information in order for you to implement, to bring about the transformation in your life. Okay, so one thing I love about that group is this right here is that people are not just talking it, they're walking it. They're sharing valuable information that is going to help you if you are an entrepreneur. Okay, if you want to start a online business, okay, if you're interested in learning how to be able to set up your website, you know, we have people there that can help you out. Queen by the name of Lisa Santiago. She is phenomenal at doing that. Also, our good brother Evan Jeffries can teach you that as well. Okay, we have a plethora of entrepreneurs that can add value to your business. Matter of fact, if you're looking to set up a website, we have people there that can help you with that as well. Okay, if you want to be able to have any type of digital flyers or any type of direct mail flyers, we have somebody that can help you with that there too. Let me tell you something, man. Our brother has helped people to level up in their financial literacy. This is why I partnered with this brother. Okay, cooperative economics is very important. Okay, this is the reason why I entitled our two businesses synergetic. Okay, synergetic, pretty much the definition means that you cooperate with others and to be able to accomplish something that you cannot do yourself. Okay, for those who don't understand this and not to insult your intelligence, you have to have customers. Okay, and without customers, you can have a vision, you can have a dream about being a successful entrepreneur, but without customers, your business will not succeed. Okay, also as well as without business partners. Okay, why is this important? Because you want business coaches in your life that are more savvy to being an entrepreneur than yourself. Okay, you want somebody that has a knowledge bank that you can withdraw from. Okay, and so you want to be able to have somebody there that you can consult. Okay, somebody who's been there and done that. Okay, and what they'll be able to help you do is to help you to avoid making the same mistakes. All right, and you'll be able to get farther along in your business by you partnering with people that are like-minded, that are go-getters and not quitters. Okay, so you know, if you're looking for a pool of professional individuals, as I'm discussing, okay, you definitely want to go to the Black Billionaires Club. Listen, I'm a monthly member. Okay, I must admit, I'm gonna tell you something. The Meniscal investment. Notice my terminology that I'm using. If you want to know the talk of the wealthy, just listen to the jargon that they utilize. Okay, so the investment that I made, okay, that Meniscal investment that I made has granted my family an enormous return. Listen, already we have a JVs going. Okay, let me break that down to you, help you to better understand what a JV is. A JV is a joint venture. We use that terminology in the real estate industry. As I aforementioned, my queen and I were also real estate investors. Okay, so we don't spend, we invest around here. Okay, and the difference between spending and investing is when you spend, there is no return. You have absolutely solitarily nothing to show for it. And there's no benefit in it at all whatsoever. Okay, I look at investment as exactly that. And also, when I purchase my food, I see that as an investment. Amar, what are you talking about? Okay, listen, I don't invest in food that will not give me the proper nutrients my body needs in order for me to be healthy. Okay, so we're talking about tonight being broken free from the curse of the triple P's, right? Okay, so we're talking about being broken free from spiritual poverty, okay? Physical poverty, okay? Financial poverty, okay? Being poor in spirit, being poor in health, okay? And being poor financially, right? So we got to learn how to be able to eradicate those triple P's out of our lives so we can what? Move on from those triple P's and move on to being prosperous in our spirit, prosperous in our health, okay? Prosperous financially. We want to be well in our minds, well in our bodies. We want to be well financially. Listen, when you partner with people, you know, who are well off in all of those areas, and not only when you partner with them, it's all about you implementing solid financial strategies. okay, in your life that's going to help you to shift in your posture in your life of lack. Okay, listen, I'm not talking to you like I didn't live this way before. Okay, I was this person who did not have the knowledge that I have right now, and I had access right at my fingertips. Okay, it's a book sitting right on my shelf. Okay, this book was sitting right on my shelf. I'm over here at the altar praying, oh God, give me this information that I need, connect me. And guess what? The connection was sitting right on my bookshelf. Let me tell you what POUR stands for. Passing over opportunities regularly. Passing over opportunities regularly. I had the opportunity to read this book, some years ago. You know what? Some of us, we have the door of opportunity knocking literally on our bookshelf. We have the door of opportunity literally at our fingertips, because the only thing we have to do is go on Google and put in, learn how to invest. Okay, or go on YouTube and put in the same information, right? Some of us have our scapegoat from poverty right at our fingertips. We can go on Instagram. We can literally start a business, for free on Instagram, setting it up right there on Instagram to be able to bring in some residual income, right? We can do that. We have this access right at our fingertips. We have the computers. We have the cell phones. We have the door to our success literally right at our fingertips. And I picked up this book and I started reading it. It's by Robert Kiyosaki. Okay, and it's called Guide to Investing. Okay, literally, some of us, we have a loaf of bread under our arm and we'll starve to death. Some of us, we have provision for the vision right there, but we'll never see it come into fruition, okay, because we're not utilizing the tools at our access. Okay, access is granted to us when we walk through the door, but we have to do something in order for us to get that access. I had to walk through the door at the Black Billionaires Club. I had to partner with those who are more seasoned investors than I. Okay, and this even goes for my spiritual, my spiritual health. We had to purchase this book, help me to go to another level. I've been reading this book for some time now. Haven't even went through the whole book yet. I use that to invest in. Okay, then I had to invest in my health. Okay, this is a book by the Honorable Minister Elijah Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, who transitioned. Okay, and I invested in my health. Okay, this is at my fingertips now. I opened up this book, now the door to better health. Okay, is access being granted to me by me also implementing what I'm reading, right? You know what I'm saying? So then I also purchased, we had this. This is by Queen Afua. Okay, AFUA. Okay, Heal Thyself. Okay, it's about eating. Okay, good eating habits. What time you should eat. What you should eat. What you shouldn't eat. What you shouldn't mix with other foods. How many of some of you, may put tomatoes on certain things, but that's really considered to be a fruit. There's certain things you're not even supposed to mix with each other. Okay. Matter of fact, when you eat and drink at the same time, do you know that's the reason why you have acid reflux? You're supposed to eat at least 30 minutes to an hour before you drink anything. And the reason why your food comes back up is because you're not supposed to eat and drink at the same time. And we have some bad habits that we've been taught, even health-wise, and that's the reason why our food doesn't properly digest. Okay? All right, all right, heal thyself. In this book, it even tells you what time you should eat. Okay? And how to eat to live. It tells you about a good diet, fasting and, how often you should eat and everything. Now, I'm not going to lie. I don't agree with every single thing in here. I myself personally listen to holistic teachers, like Queen Afua, and also listening to Dr. Sebi. Okay? Let me tell you something. Listening to information like this, listening and reading information like this, you know what it did? Reading information like this and information like this, it helped me to be broken free from spiritual, okay? Being poor spiritually, being poor in my health, and also it helped me to stop being poor financially. Listen, there was a business opportunity, right? A good investor plans to be able to take advantage of opportunities. Our good brother Evan Jeffries put an opportunity out there, a joint venture. I want to go back to that and touch on that because I didn't touch on that earlier. I don't want to forget about that. Okay, there was a joint venture opportunity that came up to invest. Okay, for me to have a little extra added to the money that I put into it. Okay, to get some money back. You know what I'm saying? So I jumped on the opportunity. You understand what I'm saying? Why? Because I positioned myself financially to be able to take advantage of that opportunity. So listen, whenever I pay off a bill, you know what I'm saying? You know, that is to invest. Paying off your bills is an investment. Why? Because you can use that money that you paid off your bills on. Okay, you had that credit card, right? You used to that money not coming into your account, right? So you take that and you invest so that money can mature, right? So it can grow. Don't put it in a savings because that's a very low percentage. Okay, a savings account is one of the worst things that where you can put your money at. Okay, you only get 1% on a savings account. 1%, 2%, some banks 2, 3. You understand? You know, but if you put it into some stocks and let it mature, right? If you put it into joint ventures, listen, in 30 days, I get a return. And 30 days, right? In 30 days, now listen, I got a 20 now, to some people don't mean anything. I got a 10% return on the money that I invested. So the money I invested, I got a 10% return on a joint venture. More than I would have made if I left the money sitting in the bank for 30 days. Now, in 30 days, I made a $20 return, vice making a $2 return, a $3 return. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you put 1% on 200, $2. That's it. $2. That's all you made. Your money sitting in the bank the whole month. And just that quick, just in a matter of minutes, I partnered with another fellow investor and made $20 extra. All right. And on top of that, getting back the money that I put into it. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to start shifting our thinking. We got to start seeing things as investments. We got to start thinking instead of spending, I'm spending my money. You know what I'm saying? That's poor people talk. You know, the wealthy people I know, the wealthy people who I connect with that look like me as well, okay, I never hear them say spend. I always hear them talk invest, invest, invest. Why? Because you want a return. Listen, what relationship are you in that is a liability rather than an asset? Let me help you to understand. Asset is something that gives you a return. The house that you live in is not an asset. It's a liability. Why? Why you say that, Amar? Where's the cash flow? Money is constantly going out of your pocket in the house that you live in. Your primary residence is not an investment. Some people may say that, oh, but where's the cash flow? What return do you get off of that house monthly? You don't get a return off that house monthly. You're spending money because you're paying a mortgage unless you paid your house off. So therefore, it is not an asset, it is a liability. A liability means the money go out and no nothing come back. So now my question is, with that being said, okay, what people in your life are an asset or what people in your life are a liability? Okay, let's table that again. What people in your life are an asset, meaning that you invest your time and there's a return. With Brother Evan Jeffries and with my family and the Black Billionaire Club, that is an investment because whatever I put out, I get back. I share, they share. I like, they like. I invite, they invite. There's a return. So therefore, that relationship is an asset. They're an asset to my life. Brother Evan Jeffries is an asset to my life. My knowledge about investing in the stock is improving. It's going higher. So therefore, that relationship, there's some benefit. There's a return on me partnering with this brother. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gaining something from that partnership. I'm not the one that's doing all the sharing. And the love is not reciprocated. So who is a liability in your life and who is an asset? In other words, you keep pouring out, but there's no pouring in. You keep giving, but there's no giving back. And matter of fact, they're spiritual vampires. They drain you. They drain you. They're more of a burden than they are a blessing. So who are those people in your life? In fact, you know what I'm saying? Who are the ones that's foot draggers? Because those are liabilities too. Who are the ones who saying, oh, I want to succeed in life, but they're not doing anything to position themselves to succeed? They complain all day. That to me sounds like they are a liability and they're not an asset. Okay? You want to partner with people who refuse to accept poverty in their life. They refuse to accept their zip code as their expected end. You want people with a positive mindset. People with a positive mindset will progress in life and they'll prosper in life. You don't want to connect with people all day long that want to keep talking about, well, I'm in this condition because of somebody else. And they never want to take the opportunity to look at themselves and saying, okay, what is it that I'm not doing that's keeping for me to have what I need in my life? What is it that I'm not doing? See, you got to understand, you got to get around ambitious people. Some people, they are not ambitious. Okay? They're very comfortable in poverty. Okay? These are people who have pity parties and they're always whining and complaining, but they do nothing to transform their lives. They don't even invest in themselves. So how do you expect them to invest in you and they don't invest in themselves? Riddle me that. I want you to ponder and let that marinate. Let that marinate. How do you expect somebody who doesn't invest in themselves to invest in you? Okay? How can you expect somebody who's broke to help you to prosper? I want you to marinate on that one too. Okay, because we talk about cooperative economics. First of all, look at that word, economics. So who has the resources? Cooperative meaning you coming together, you bringing together resources. So if they don't have any resources, then how can you get the source? You need the resources to get the source. So what am I talking about? What are you talking about, Brother Amar? What is this source that you're talking about? The source to income. What is the source to establishing a business? Okay, you have to have financial literacy. See, a lot of people don't understand. They want money first. No. A fool will soon part with their money. Okay? A fool will soon part with that money. Okay? You have to be financially literate. And with your financial literacy, then you can accumulate wealth. Okay? Let me prove it to you. If somebody loses a business, they can get that business back. If somebody loses money, they can get the money back if they're financially literate. Why? Because their intellectual property is what drew in the property that they retained, that they accumulated, that they got, right? So if I lose everything, I could get it back. Why? Because I got the financial wherewithal in order for me to get it all back. Intellectual property will enable you to be able to be one who purchases property, and intellectual property will position you to be the Lord of your land. In other words, a landlord. That's an asset. Why is it an asset, Amar? Think cash flow. Cash flow. If it does not generate cash flow, then it is not an asset. It is a liability. I don't care what account you're talking to, and they'll put that on as an asset. Okay, no, it is not an asset unless it is what? Giving you cash flow, right? Flow. Okay, unless it's getting you currency, current, meaning it's a constant flow. It's continuous. Okay, if it's not going out, just like the tide, it goes out and it comes back in. Okay, so if it's not cash flow, okay, if it don't go out and don't come back in, then guess what? It is a liability. It is a liability. All right. So again, fam, I just want to take this short time just to talk with you, you know what I'm saying, and to be able to share this information with you and to challenge you. Okay, this program is not for you to remain the same. Listen, I had to take some self-evaluation of myself. When I read Guide to Investing, unbeknownst to me, I didn't recognize I was thinking like a poor person. Yes, that's right. That's right. See, you can accumulate wealth, but you won't be able to retain it, and you won't be able to multiply it if you don't have financial literacy. You see? See, there's people that know how to get money, but do they know how to retain it, and do they know how to grow it? Huh? This is the reason why, again, a lot of NFL players, a lot of football players, a lot of entertainers, okay, the reason why they go broke is they don't have financial literacy. And see, some people understand that this is a big mistake. Some people think that somebody is financially literate because they know how to make money. Uh-oh. I'm gonna let you think about that one. What? Huh? Brother Mon, don't make sense. Financial, sophisticated investors understand this. Understand this. Just because you know how to make money doesn't mean that you are financially wise. You have to know how to make it, how to retain it, and how to grow it, and how to invest it. And the reason why people go broke, this is the reason why. Let me say something. Let me tell you something. This is the reason why people who end up winning the lottery, that's why a lot of them end up going broke. Because they're not financially literate. You understand? All right, now, Brother Mar, you said you was going to talk about being poor in spirit. Okay? And poor thinking. Poor thinking is the reason why. It's the power of the mind. When your mind transforms, it transforms your life. Let me tell you something. Being around people like Brother Evan Jeffries and like Queen Lisa Santiago and so many others I can name in the Black Billionaires Club, and also a part of our business, Synergetic Network Group LLC, dealing with people like Shanda Porter, who is a person that has been in the real estate industry for approximately around about 14, 15 years. Okay. And has given us some business tips before we actually became real estate investors. Okay. So this people like her, we consulted. People like him, we listen to. People like Queen Lisa Santiago, we listen to them. Right? Because they didn't get where they are by not knowing. right? So it's a part of being in the know. Okay? The reason why a lot of us, are not prosperous, okay, is because we're not in the know. We're not in the know. Okay? You cannot apply something that you don't know. Listen, I'm here to tell you, listen, financial freedom is wonderful. It will enable you to be the one who is being employed to being the employer. Okay? To working for the income. Okay? Being a W-2, nothing wrong with that. Now, I'm not knocking anybody. You can still work a 9 to 5, okay, and take that money and invest it until you're positioned in a financial position to where you're able to come off of the job. Now, listen, I have a living witness to this. My own queen, okay, invested her way off of a job and working for herself, being employed to being self-employed. So she worked that job that she was on, and we invested in properties, and we invested in enough properties to where we invested her way out of, being employed to being self-employed. So listen, I'm not one of these people up here, sitting on Facebook talking all this talk. No, listen, I can pull out the deeds. We own properties free and clear. I can pull out the deeds, no problem. Easy day. Okay? I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you that what I'm sharing with you, it works. Okay? You have to educate yourself. Okay? If you want to eradicate poverty in your life, you have to educate and execute. Okay? Educate and execute. And by you doing so, you will execute poverty in your life. Okay? All right. So that's what I just wanted to share with you as well. All right. I wanted to touch on that. It's very important. Also, your health. You know what I'm saying? What's the purpose of getting wealthy? You can't even enjoy it because you're sick. How you going to travel and you have cancer? Okay, family? I'm challenging you. I have to challenge you today. A lot of us, okay, we have poor health and we can't even enjoy our wealth because we're sick physically. And how can you make money if you're sick? You're in the hospital. Okay? So how can you build wealth for your family if you're not healthy? Your health is wealth. Health, okay, will give you the strength and clear your mind. It contributes to that. Okay? Inclusive with, all right, consuming healthy things for your spirit. Right? So you have to put the right things in your spirit. You have to ensure that you're depositing the right things in your spirit. All right. And so what I feel is this right here. Some people, they pray for miracles, for their resources. And you know why? The reason why nothing happens? Because they're not taking action in order for the universe to give them a reaction. There's a biblical principle that says you reap what you sow. That's a universal principle. Look at the farmers that reap a harvest. If they didn't sow anything, they won't reap a harvest, right? Right? So guess what? How can you pray, not put in no work, and then look for a harvest? Listen, and I'm getting ready to end here. When we received mail, I recall a time where, I sent a piece of mail out. And I believe it was zip code or something that was wrong on it and what have you, right? But when it came back into the mailbox, you know what it said? It said return to sender. Return to sender, right? So now I want you to think about this. You can't get something back that you never sent out. I'm going to say it again. You got to release in order for there to be a release. So in order for the universe to put some super on your natural, you got to do something in the natural for what's in the supernatural to manifest in the natural. So that which in the spiritual can only become tangible unless you do something. So you can't get back what you didn't put out. In order for the windows of heaven to open up and pour you out a blessing for you to have no room to receive, which means your cup is running over, meaning that you're able to divide now. So what you're going to have to do is subtract the negative things from your life, add positive things into your life. Okay? Then what will happen is you'll begin to multiply, meaning you'll be able to grow in your knowledge and your wisdom and your understanding. Then you'll be able to divide, because now you have more than enough. You have the cup running over blessing. You have the exceeding abundantly above all that you what, ask or think. You have not because you ask not. So with that being said, you speak positive affirmations over your life, and this is something I will end with right here. This is the acronym that has come to my spirit, and it works very well. You have to pray and perform until something happens. Again, you have to pray and perform until something happens. Again, this is yours truly, Amar Mari. I am the CEO of Synergetic Network Group, LLC, where we are the community liaison for entrepreneurs and consumers. I'm also the CEO of Al Kebelon Lifestyle, where we provide African men's clothing, okay, women accessories. Also, we have health and wellness and beauty products for you. And speaking of which, I didn't forget about you. If you want to learn how to get this free gift, here's what you need to do. All right, inbox me this information. What I need you to do is go to our Facebook page, tell us what we have pinned on our page. What, Brother Mar, that's it? Yes, I will give you an 18-ounce, okay, black soap straight from Ghana, organic. You can choose lemon scent or aloe. This is all you got to do. This is all you got to do. Go to our page, tell us what's pinned to our page, share our business page in at least 2 groups and tag us. Again, go to our page. Tell me what's pinned to our Facebook page, Al Kebelon Lifestyle. Then tag me in 2 posts where you posted it in other groups or you shared it. Okay? Again, that's all you got to do to win an 18-ounce of our Nguzo Nzuri, which means beautiful skin African soap, made in Africa. Okay? Made in Africa. Listen, what is the benefit of you shopping with us, investing with us? Okay, I like to say an investment. The return is you get a product that's beneficial for you that meets your needs. Also, what you do is, because it's African owned and operated, all right, the business is based in Ghana. Okay, what it enables them to do and us to do is to be able to stay in business. Okay, to be able to provide for our families, and also we'll be able to accumulate enough wealth to where we'll be able to start writing the checks. And we'll be able to employ others and to be able to help them to do the same, to be able to accumulate wealth, to be able to invest, and so that they too in turn, all right, can build wealth that's going to be generational wealth, so they too can pass down wealth to their families. All right, that is the benefit of shopping with Al Kebelon Lifestyle. Go there. Those who want to win, I'll be waiting for you again. I'll repeat it for you. If you didn't understand me the other 2 times, this will be the last time. One time, last time for your mind, and this is it. Go to the Al Kebelon Lifestyle page. If you want to win this black Nguzo black soap, which again is beautiful skin in Swahili. Okay, you go there. All right, again, tell us what we pinned to the page. Share the actual page, okay, or website. okay, in at least 2 groups, and tag us. And we will free to you. We'll pay for the shipping and handling. We'll send you the 18 ounce of Missouri Black Soap. Okay, what we ask you to do us a favor, if you would be so kind to do so. We greatly appreciate it. Once you receive that product for the winner that's out there who can follow something so simple and get something for free, okay, is take a picture, post it, and just tag our website. That's all we ask. If you would be so kind to do that, that'll be great. We will greatly appreciate that. Love you, family. Have a blessed one.